Today, we're going to be talking about 120Hz comes to Xbox One. Yes, it's one of the first consoles to have 120Hz, the ability to choose 120Hz on your Xbox One. Well, hello there, welcome back to a brand new video where today we're talking about the April 1. Matt, what is April 1? The Xbox One April system update for 2018 is pretty interesting. We're talking about what's happened last month, so especially in March, there was a few big updates, as well as April, and as well as a few new features coming to May, which is pretty crazy, especially with E3 coming up in June. Xbox are releasing a bunch of new features, and I thought, hey, we haven't done an Xbox One update video in a while, so today we're going to be talking about 120Hz comes to Xbox One. Yes, it's one of the first consoles to have 120Hz, the ability to choose 120Hz on your Xbox One. You can now group your games and apps, which is very, very interesting. You can now trim clip directly in the guide. They've improved the family setting. They've also done some button mapping, so they've changed a few things, the way you press buttons and what they do. They've got improvements for the Xbox Accessory app, and that's pretty much it. But the main things I'm very excited for is the 120Hz, the 1440p feature, as well as group your games and all that other stuff. So today, we're going to be talking about the Xbox One April system update for 2018. So if you do enjoy today's video, then be sure to hit a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts regarding this. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so in April, which is this month, Xbox have added a variable refresh rate, so that's pretty cool. So what that does is your Xbox will determine the best refresh rate for your game you're playing, your monitor, and so on, which is pretty cool. You do have the option just to select a certain refresh rate, but there is an option for a variable refresh rate. They've also added a 1440p resolution support, which is pretty much 2K. So 2K is like Retina in terms of how Apple like to say it, but pretty much 1440p is 2560 times 1440. Apparently, so I've got some notes here, right? So some people call it Quad HD, some people call it QHD or WQHD. Pretty much they call it like the 2 times of 1080p, because 4K is 2160p. So it's like a 2K resolution for your Xbox One. Obviously, the Xbox One X supports 4K, but this option is available on your standard Xbox One, I believe. Pretty cool. And they've also added a auto latency mode to your Xbox One. So in May, which is next month, of course, so it's April this month, in May, you will have the option to select between 60Hz or 120Hz for 1080p and 1440p. The 120Hz refresh rate is for anyone who is using a display which supports 120Hz. This is awesome, as your gameplay will look smoother than ever before. That sounds like an advert. Smoother than ever before. Moving on to the next thing, which I'm very excited for, is group your games and apps. So it's pretty much similar to folders on your iPhone, folders on your PlayStation 4. Xbox have added an enhancement to pins. You know, pins where you can sort of say, hey, I want this app or this game or this person or whatever on my homepage. Well, they've improved it slightly and they've called it groups. So when using groups, you can create multiple collections of your content from My Games and App. You can name a group, organize it, order them in terms of list format, and so on and so on. You can also add groups to your homepage. So in the groups, you can have all your games or your apps. You can name it to whatever you want. You can even pin the group to your homepage. So if you have a bunch of games that you're playing this month, you call it this month's games. And rather than you having to go My Games and Apps, here, you can simply go to your homepage and just go straight to the group, which is awesome. Well done, Xbox. To be honest, like, it's pretty cool. I know we have folders on PlayStation, but the ability to sort of pinpoint a folder on your homepage is quite a nice idea. Now, Xbox haven't stopped there, guys. So one thing which Xbox have done, and it's pretty impressive, is that they've linked your groups. So if you create any groups, pins, and all that fun stuff, will be linked to your profile. So if I were to go from my house to my friend's house and log in, my groups will be on the homepage, which is it's just cool. Like, I like how everything is now linked to the cloud or to your profile rather than it's saved locally. But obviously, you know, there are downsides to both sides. But it's good to know that if I log into another Xbox One, my groups and pins will follow with. Now, the only downside to this feature is that it's not out yet, really. Well, it's out for some users. So This feature is currently for users in the alpha ring within the inside program. This will be rolled out to everyone at a later date. So if you are like, whoa, Matt, we're screwed. Yeah, if you're in the insider program and you're in the alpha ring, you should see the update. If not, the update will be rolled out very soon. I'm guessing probably around E3 times in a few months' time, but it's definitely a feature to note down in your diary that groups will be coming to your Xbox One. Now, who out there, whenever they follow someone on Twitter, loves posting videos and screenshots from their Xbox One, PlayStation 4? Well, Xbox have done something awesome, right? So last month, so in March, Xbox added a new sharing feature which allows you to upload screenshots and videos to Twitter. Now, this month, in April, you'll be able to trim your recent game captures directly from the guide. Yes, that's right. From the guide, you'll be able to trim your recent gameplays and upload them to Twitter. This will save you time as you won't have to upload. You won't have to upload. Of course you have to upload. You won't have to open Upload Studio to make a quick edit, which is pretty cool, especially if you've been watching Fortnite or whatever and you're on Twitter. The amount of times you see little gameplay snippets of people's plays and what they've done. If you play Fortnite like myself, this feature is definitely for you. Now, moving on to the final few things. This might be a little bit boring, but I think it's pretty interesting. So family, right? Family settings. Xbox have once again improved their family side of things. Xbox are helping parents keep their family safe with updates to the family settings. They've added a new details page where parents can easily find and manage all of their family settings all in one place. Now, if you use the Xbox Accessories app, the app is currently being improved to make it easier to navigate and feel similar to the Xbox One dashboard. You might as well keep the same house style from the Xbox to your tablets to your mobile apps and so on. Very good idea. Now, the final thing is button mapping in terms of not the way you think it is, like I want to move my A button to my B button or whatever, but what Xbox have done is they've allowed you to have some like shortcuts with some of the buttons. So Xbox are also making changes to some of the button commands throughout the dashboard. For example, you can now use the view button on your controller on the home page to edit the order of blocks or reorder items within groups. Also, if you click view on the main tab, the guide will also display additional capture options. So there we go, guys. This was pretty much like some of the updates from last month, some of the updates for this month, and also some of the updates for the next month, which is May. Of course, mad, but just giving you guys some information. So there we go, guys. What are your thoughts about this update? I'm really excited about 120Hz, even though I don't have a 120Hz monitor or a TV, but it's good for anyone out there who does, and I'm also excited about the 1440p resolution. I believe it is okay for the Xbox. I think it's for the original Xbox, like, because the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X both support 4K. And I think the Xbox One X is native 4K, whereas the Xbox One S is like upscale 4K. And I think the original Xbox One will support 1440p resolution as a display. So your input will probably still be 1080p in terms of like the gameplay will still be 1080p, but they will like upscale it to 1440p, and I think that's what it is, which is incredible. And my monitors at the moment are 1080p. I might eventually upgrade to like 4K or something, but to be honest, 1080p is good enough for me. And I'm also excited about grouping apps. I love having folders on my iPhone. I'm not one of those persons. I'm not one of those people who like having the apps spread out. I love having some good organization skills. I like to have some good organization on my iPhone. I think it's time I stop rambling on because I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm losing my words because I'm just talking rubbish. That's pretty much what it is. I will say it. You guys probably won't because you're lovely people, but I will say it anyway. So if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to hit a massive thumbs up. Subscribe and comment down below your thoughts regarding this. But anyway, have a wonderful day, and as always, see you guys in my next video. Adios, chaps. Boom. She's a diamond.